Guys, I have here on my table is the MeTV P1 series, and this is the 55-incher, and it's the biggest among them all. So we have three sizes for this one. We have the 32-inch, the 43-inch, the 50-inch, and finally the 55-inch, which is here. You can see it here on my table. So I was trying to mount it on my wall, but unfortunately I wasn't able to buy one yet. So yeah, have to put it on the table and show you the powers and probably the functions and different features that this TV has to offer. Guys, I'm Richmond of Gadget Sidekick. Join me as I uncover the powers and of course the functions inside the MeTV P1 series. Let's go! Guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our friends Team Sakalam, and of course you guys from the Android TV groups really rocks. You guys were able to help a lot of people with their problems with Android TV, and yeah, good job for that. See you soon. So we can see that upon standby, we can have some pretty nice wallpaper here, which is built in via Chromecast. So you can probably change it. Of course, you can learn more at the chromecast.com/built-in because this is definitely an Android TV. Now, upon opening it, we can see here are the apps that we can be, of course, playing with. So we have up there the Patch Wall, Netflix, Prime Video, Live TV, YouTube, and of course, Google Play. So checking the apps further, so we have all these apps pre-installed. So the most important for me probably is the Google Play Store. Now, this Play Store, you can install almost anything that you want, probably from your phone. Just port it over and just probably sign in your account and you'll be using it in no time. Now, there are also stuff like these ones being spotlighted by Google Play, YouTube Kids, Viki, Prime Video, ESPN for those people who like sports, HBO Go for those people who love watching movies, video, this was CBS News and other news channels. So there are a lot of them for you to choose from. So I downloaded one of them, which is iQIYI. This one is either you have some paid premium videos inside, or you can watch some free videos from this one. So I'll be checking some of these and give you some quick preview of some trending shows here. Maybe this one. So just play. It's as simple as that. But of course, since we're using a free one, so expect some ads. So it's inevitable. So if you want to skip these ads, you just need to subscribe to VIP. Okay, so we have skip ads right now. So this is a preview of some of the videos inside iQIYI. So this is Unforgettable Love. So yeah, some of those Korean novellas that probably you might love to watch at home, especially when you're chilling down. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of movies you can watch here. Of course, you just need to subscribe, be it Prime Video or be it Netflix. So yeah, just show you some of the videos probably inside this one. So these are some coming soon. Okay, videos inside iQIYI. So yeah, if you can subscribe, you just need to shell out a little amount of money every month for you to be able to watch some of these nice films here on there are also anime selection like this one. So let's just try to check. So this is just a preview of what you can see here on iQIYI, that you can watch some anime videos, you can watch some movies, you can watch some of course Korean novella and some other good stuff, and it's really nice and very entertaining. Now I tried putting the volume to the max. I can see that the sound is really nice. Since this one, the 55-inch version has a 2 by 10 watts of audio, and it's supported by Dolby Audio and DTS HD support, making it sound better. You can hear that those gunshot during movies. It's really nice. It's really punchy. I can see that it's really loud, and well, upon turning to the maximum, I don't really feel that you can say that it's really lousy or stuff like that. But if you feel that you want more, you can always purchase a Xiaomi TV soundbar, which is also available at your local Xiaomi store. It's also nice. It has 7 speakers inside, making your experience a lot better. But for me, the audio inside this one is definitely A-OK. I can't expect more, and of course, I can't ask for more from the audio from this one. Now, this TV has a 4K UHD display up to 1.07 billion of colors. Now, of course, it has a color gamut of 85%, and it supports HDR10+, Dolby Vision, and MEMC. And of course, it has almost bezel-less frames, giving you 60 Hz of screen refresh rate. Now, this one also runs in Android TV 10. And of course, you can also control it using a hands-free, Google Assistant, or just shout, "Hey Google," it will probably help you like this. "Hey Google, hey Google, open Netflix." So there you go. It's as simple as that. Just press the Google Assistant button in your remote. Just say the word. As long as your English is accurate, I don't think there's any problem trying to open this app. So let's try again. Open settings. So you can see that it opened the settings on the side for us. So yeah, we can check your device preference, like language setting, Google, keyboard, whatever inputs you put in, picture quality, of course, patch wall, parental controls, and of course, some other things that you might want to check. So we also have Chromecast built in. So later we'll be trying to cast my phone, my Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, to this TV. So I'll try to open it. So right now we have open Miracast, which is pre-built in here on this TV. So on my phone, the Xiaomi 11 Ultra, we can see that we can pair this to the Android TV. So upon pairing, you can see that it's connecting. It's as easy as that. All you need to do is just simply do what you need to do. So right now, I can say that my phone is right now being casted over to this TV. So yeah, let's try to read some documents on the Mi TV P1 series. Of course, it makes life easier. So we can see that this TV has 4K limitless display, and of course, Smart LED TV, MEMC, Android TV, hands-free Google Assistant, and smart home control hub. So you can probably use your Google Xiaomi Home to control some of your device at home. So yeah, and yeah, like I told you a while ago, there's 3 variants: the 32-inch, 43-inch, 50-inch, and 55-inch. So the only difference is that the 32-inch comes with some specs that are a little bit nerfed. So like it only has 2.5 watts audio. It runs in Android 9, Android TV 9. Not those beefy specs as compared to its brothers or siblings, the bigger version, and its storage is a little bit smaller. The RAM size is just 1.5 gig plus 8 gigs of storage. Meanwhile, the other three sports 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of storage. But the connectivity are all the same: Bluetooth 5.0, Wi-Fi 2.4, Wi-Fi 5, and on a side note, you can see that this one, the 32-inch, only has 2 HDMI port, and of course, HDMI ARC 1. Okay, so on the other side, we have HDMI eARC 2.1, and of course, 2 HDMI port. USB is the same. You have 2. Then, of course, also have, of course, the remote is the same, and the others are basically almost the same. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool to know. So, okay, so in order to exit the casting, I just need to drop down on my phone and turn off the casting here. When I turn off the casting, it's automatically turned off. So yeah, it's as simple as that. All you need to do is just try to navigate it using your Xiaomi phone. Now, the question is, if I don't have any Xiaomi phone, would this be able to connect? Yes, as long as you have phones, be it iOS or Android, it can fully be supported over here. Now, right now, let's just port over to YouTube, and of course, let's watch some quick video. Right now, guys, let's head on over to YouTube and watch some quick videos from the Xiaomi official channel. So let's just search Xiaomi. Okay. So we will be going to the official channel of Xiaomi, wherein this is probably the latest video. So this is of course, the latest video from, this is a mystery box unboxing by Xiaomi 5, one of our friends in this industry. So right now we're displaying at 4K display. So it's really nice that you can see it this big. It's really nice, and definitely you should really try it. I really urge you to, and by the way, he's trying to feature the Xiaomi Pad 5, and it's really nice. You can see that you can draw. It has 10-point palm rejection. It's really nice. So that's a feature.
Big 8,700 milliamp hour battery also lasted hours for me, so it was actually very fun to draw, and it didn't run out of battery. And I really like how that pen actually snaps onto the top of the tablet, so you can charge the pen. Super convenient.
So there you go. So you've seen the how I was able to watch some 4K videos here on YouTube. And yeah, was able to give you a quick glimpse of the Xiaomi Pad 5. Now, the Xiaomi Pad 5 is definitely one of the devices that was launched together with the Xiaomi TV P1 series, which I have here right now. And definitely these two devices really gives you a lot of nice entertainment at home. Now, for some fun part, I just want to show you some pictures that I've gathered using my Xiaomi Pad 5, which is having a 13 MP camera at the back. Definitely, I can say that some of these shots are good. Not really the best that the camera can offer. There are still some other better ones, but definitely if you had some decent camera like this taken on the Xiaomi Pad 5, I can say that it's really good and it's A-OK for me. I can see now the color is punchy. It's being displayed here on my TV. And yes, still showing you some pictures from the Xiaomi Pad 5. And yeah, more photos. So this is the selfie camera from the Xiaomi Pad 5. I can see that the resolution is nice. I can say this is taken indoors, and some of these indoor shots are really punchy. And it's to my surprise that it was able to take in some nice photos like this. So yeah, that's for the Xiaomi Pad 5. So right now I'm rendering a 4K videos here on my TV. So right now let's just watch some quick unboxing of the Xiaomi Pad 5, which I did on my channel. So you can see that the color resolution, the color production is really nice on this TV. I can say that you have that bezel-less TV. It's really nice. And you can say that, I'm enjoying here at the back of this TV, and definitely while I'm talking to you, I'm really relaxed, in a relaxed mood. And yeah, definitely taking out some popcorn would really be nice if you have a TV this big, sitting on the couch watching some TV when you relax. And you can probably port your when I say you can port over your laptop screen over to this one when you want to have a Zoom meeting, and you can see the people bigger. And really, it's really nice to be able to check out some of these videos in 4K on this really massive size TV by Xiaomi. And now let's just play some quick music. Let's just run some pretty nice videos, 4K videos here, and some nice music over here. Let's just turn it to the maximum. Let's see what will happen. And of course, if you like to search on this search bar, and of course you don't want to keep on clicking left, 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 and right. So it's highly recommended that you buy some keyboard like this one, which has an air mouse. Definitely, it will help you ease through navigating on this one. So all I need to do is just type. Let me see. .4K videos down there, so you can also use this mouse as an air mouse to probably help you navigate it better. So yeah, probably this one is a good one. Now you can see that this video running in 8K display is definitely very nice and very punchy. I can say that it's almost as good as real. Let's just turn on the music to the max. Okay, so right now we've hit the max. So, okay guys, Right now, you have seen some good videos and was able to play the music to the maximum. It was really nice. I can see that the sound is really clear. Now, I can say that this TV probably is one of the bang for your money to be able to invest on this TV. Gotta check it out on your local supplier, and of course mine from Xiaomi Philippines. They have posted their price already. It will be on sale on September 30. Don't miss it out. Of course, they have some discounts and some freebies up store. I'll post it on the description box below. Now, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos here from my channel. And so I'm Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Watch out!